YouTube, good morning, good morning. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:57. Stopped over here at a Lowe's in Houston. I found a Houston to Houston load yesterday on the load board. So I was able to scoop that up. They asked that the box was clean, so I stopped over here at the Lowe's. Also, it's a bigger parking lot, so if I want to sit around for 15-20 minutes, it's no problem. But yeah, we're over here. We're gonna go grab it. Pickup is at 9 o'clock, so we're gonna go over there, pick it up, and then I think it's only like 20 miles for the drop. So I don't know what time. I'll call the receiver and see how they're looking. But it'll probably be a shorter video today. But just depends on where you live. But you don't necessarily have to go over the road. I mean, over the road you can go make $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 in a day, pretty consistently. And then locally it's towards the lower end of those numbers. So it's still good money. And I don't think this is driver assist. Let's hope not. But if it is, then we'll just have to get it knocked out and then we'll be done for the day. But yep, so I will catch you guys over here when I get to the shipper. Alrighty guys, we are over here at the shipper in Houston. Just waiting for our bay door. 9 a.m. Pickup, which it is 9 o'clock right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me show. That way we can be on time. So yep, we're already checked in. We went in there, talked to the shipping office, and basically when I checked in, my appointment said 10 a.m. and then it said more pallets than what was on my driver information. So anytime that happens, just make sure you guys call the broker, let them know that there's a disparity, like, hey, this isn't the same or whatever, because you don't want to be too heavy or something like that, or maybe it's not going to the customer that you thought it was going to. Maybe it's further down the road or whatever, or in a different city. So just always pay attention to the paperwork. Just you want to make sure it matches with the paperwork that you received from the broker, so then that way you can kind of nip the confusion in the butt, rather than have them load your truck, start heading out to the drop, and then you're like, wait a second, I thought I was going the other direction, and then you're figuring it out. So because they delayed me, or there was a confusion in the pickup time, I already have an hour to wait. So I was like, man, this is weird. So I decided to call the broker. He's gonna figure it out, and again, that's their job. So I'm just here to pick it up and just make sure my paperwork matches and the miles and everything are supposed to they're what we agreed to. So I'll keep you guys updated. If they don't put a seal on the back of my truck, I'll show you guys what we got. If not, whenever I get to the drop, I will show you guys. But again, this will probably be a shorter video, but just it's helpful information to just not everything's gonna go smooth. So just kind of think on the fly and just try and be proactive, so then that way, like I said, you're not driving down the road going south when you look, because I look it up the night before. I'm like, okay, I'm picking up here and I'm going there, right? So just kind of I'm not super familiar with the area, but to get a general idea of which direction I'm supposed to be going. So then that way you can kind of prevent those things from happening. But I will get it loaded up and let you guys know here how it's all going. Well, things happen good and bad. So we are back just a few minutes after I just literally recorded the last video. It's 9:05, so it's been less than 5 minutes since I recorded that last clip, and I just got a text message saying that I've been assigned to dock number 5. So it's kind of weird that there's no dock numbers, but obviously just counting from the right, I'm assuming. I'm just going to count 5 over. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, some things happen good and bad. You just kind of got to roll with it. But yeah, so dock 5, we are about to we're about to head over there, and then we'll get loaded up, and I'll show you guys what we got if they don't put a seal on it. But then we will head over to the receiver. So y'all be good. Catch you here in a few minutes. YouTube, we are back with a little quick update. We ended up getting loaded over there. Forgot to make a little video when I was heading out. I did end up helping the guy loading me, so he just had a forklift where he was driving. So put him on the back of my truck, scooped him with my pallet jack, and then put him in place. Put my load bar just in the back. I was only going 20 miles, and they were saran wrapped. I'll have to get it, not saran wrapped, but they were plastic wrapped and on pallets, stacked pretty good. So the load bar, I mean, it's gonna hold it in place, but like I said, we weren't going very far, so it's not like I was really worried about the load. And it's not stacked high, it's only stacked probably 3-4 feet up, probably 4 feet up in the air. So we're under this little porta-cachet waiting for the receiver. It's 1:34. I'll show you guys the time. That's a terrible way to show the time. There we go. 1:34. So we are about 20-30 minutes. We were about 30 minutes early for our drop. They said that we could be a little bit early. So I ended up having to wait about an hour and a half, 2 hours over there. Then I came over here, got clothes, got food. And now I'm about to make the drop. So, you know, let's hope for a relatively easy drop, and then I'll provide you with the update. I'll show you guys what we got. It's like the electrolyte sports drink. And then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Like I said, it's a pretty short day. It's Friday, and I'm gonna have to have my 34-hour reset. So I wasn't looking to go pick something up today and then take it, you know, far, and then either dropping it on Monday and then resetting like Tuesday, Wednesday in a hotel. So I was just kind of juggling those, like what to do. Do I pay for a hotel, take a longer trip, or do I take a shorter trip and then stay obviously with the fam here in Houston? So that's ultimately what I decided to do. But we'll go ahead and get this offloaded, and then I'll wrap the video up. Catch you guys here in a minute. Quick little update before I get this offloaded. So we got these 5 pallets. As you can see, the straps, the 2 load bars right there. I think Amazon, 2 for like 80 or 90 bucks. They have these little latches that go in and out, and then they hook into this the railing there. So they work pretty well. But yeah, as you can see, we got 4 pallets stacked the same, and then there's a 5th one right there. That's about half. So we'll get these off real quick, and then we'll finish it up. Alrighty guys, we are back at the lot, the storage lot where we parked the truck. It is Friday, so I figured just go ahead and take a full day here in Houston, and then look for something Monday that might be more over the road. It's right at 4 o'clock, so 8-10 hour day, so not too bad. You know, trucking, it's a lot of waiting. So I mean, you get to the shipper, check in, wait for them to call you. The guy helps, you know, you load the truck, takes 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then same thing, you just drive over. So it's just driving and waiting. I was able to get that unloaded pretty quick though, maybe 30 minutes. Just took the pallets off, took them to the lift gate, rolled them down, and then just put them down real quick, and then got everything loaded back up. But I'll show you that we're back here at the lot, and then I'll show you my setup. So just to kind of give you a rough idea of the bare minimum, because that's kind of what we're starting with, is nothing fancy, no CB radio up there, anything crazy, not spending. The app that I use is called, I think, Hammer, the trucking app. So it allows you to put your height, the height of the box truck, no tolls if you want to save money that way. So it's a trucking app. But you could go buy the Rand McNally or something off Amazon for $500, $600. So it's all up to you. But again, I was trying to minimize my costs because I know insurance is pretty high. You have fuel, you know, things add up quick. So you're, you know, just like with any other business, you're starting with some monthly debt, so you don't want to just keep adding on to it. And then also unexpected expenses, like I think I got inspections, oil changes, preventative maintenances, I should say, not oil changes, because they kind of go around, check everything, check your your grease and everything like that. But I'm going to show you the setup, and then we'll go ahead and head out, or storage, the truck lot, and then I'll show you my setup. So that's a dash cam. I got the dash cam, and I got the ELD right there, the electronic logging device. And then just down here is we got the cooler, like I was telling you guys. Most hotels free ice, so have a cooler. I like Dr. Pepper, and then we got waters and then snacks. So have a little something like that. And then over there we got the DEF container. So that DEF container at a truck stop is like 26 bucks. DEF is like $4 a gallon. But the problem is the DEF tank is on the driver's side. I mean, the DEF pump is on the driver's side at almost every truck stop. And of course your DEF tank is over, like to the right over there, like behind that right there on the passenger side. So it's a hard to fill it up, and I don't want to spend 26 bucks when the gallon is like 4, and that's only a 2.5 gallon container. So what I do is I just fill that container up, and then I just walk it over and just fill it up that way. That's kind of oil, funnel, DOT tape, windshield washer fluid, and then some extra rags. Just like I said, over the road. So just want to kind of have the bare minimum. If you need oil, I got some hub oil seal too, so there's some other oil in there too that I use for that. Just little things that you just want to, you know, acquire when you need it. Basically just kind of pay attention to it. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. These videos I think are like a couple days behind, but like I said, it's Friday the 9th, so I'm sure I'll probably post it, edit it. I'm not super big on the editing or adding anything special, because like I said, for the most part, if this channel does pick up, it's going to be all about business and helping new authorities. That's really all it is. I mean, the day-to-day, the offloading, the unloading, the driver assist, the things like that, that's just part of it. But I think the important stuff, the meat and the potatoes, are definitely, you know, like how much it's going to cost for insurance, and how much it's going to cost for a truck, or, you know, how much is, you know, the brokers, you know, factoring, things like that, the fuel, the tolls, you know, all that stuff. I think that's going to be the most helpful. You know, seeing me go from city to city, dropping stuff off, sweating like I am right now, you know, not a lot of people are going to be here for that. But I promise that we'll make some stuff, and we'll make some decent footage, but we'll give you the highlights of how, you know, how much you need roughly to get it going and things like that, and if you're considering 18-wheeler or box truck. So y'all have a good weekend, and I will catch you guys probably back up on Monday if I can find something out of here, or just Houston to Houston again. Peace.